Drove that old road where the wildflowers grow, past the little white church we used to know. The radio played our favorite song, and for a moment, girl, you were riding along. I still see your smile in the rearview glass, like a photograph of a beautiful past. Time may have taken those days away, but your memory never learned to fade. You're the reflection of my heart, the sweetest picture of where we start. Every tear, every dream, every midnight sky still carries your name when I close my eyes. Though you're somewhere far from me, you're the love I still believe. No matter how many years depart, you'll always be the reflection of my heart. There's an old wooden porch where we used to sit, talking about forever, believing in it. You wore a blue dress underneath the moon, and I swore I'd be coming back to you soon. But life took a turn down a different road, and I carried away a heavy heart to hold. I found new places, I watched seasons change, but loving you never really did. You're the reflection of my heart, the sweetest picture of where we start. Every tear, every dream, every midnight sky still carries your name when I close my eyes. Though you're somewhere far from me, you're the love I still believe. No matter how many years depart, you'll always be the reflection of my heart. Maybe someday, when the years are gone, we'll meet again beneath the same old dawn. I'll take your hand like I did back then, and ask you to let me love you again. Now the sunset falls on these country fields, and the quiet of the night is the only thing I feel. I hear your voice in the whispering trees, like an old country melody carried on the breeze. I don't regret the love we knew, or all those dreams that never came true, because some loves never really depart. They live forever in the deepest parts. You're the reflection of my heart, the sweetest picture of where we start. Every tear, every dream, every midnight sky still carries your name when I close my eyes. my journey finally ends its part, I'll still see you in the reflection of my heart. So I keep driving where the old roads wind with your memory, riding close behind, through every mile, beneath every star. You'll always be the reflection of my heart. Down by the lake, where the mountains stand tall, I remember the summer when I gave you my all. The water was shining like a mirror of green, and you were the prettiest girl I had ever seen. We sat by the fire as the evening grew still, with the sound of the river rolling down from the hill. You laid your head softly against my chest, and I thought that night would surely be our best. Under an emerald lake sunset, I still see your face in the golden light. Every little promise, every kiss we made still comes back to me at the end of the day. Though the years have carried us far apart, your memory still lives inside my heart. I'll never forget that beautiful sunset, the night I fell in love by the emerald lake. There was an old blue truck parked by the shore, and your favorite song playing on the radio once more. You laughed when I tried to sing along, but I kept on singing every word of that song. The stars came out as the daylight disappeared, and I held you close while you whispered in my ear. You said, don't let this moment ever fade. But morning came too soon, and we both had to change. Under an emerald lake sunset, I still see your face in the golden light. Every little promise, every kiss we made still comes back to me at the end of the day. Though the years have carried us far apart, your memory still lives inside my heart. I'll never forget that beautiful sunset, the night I fell in love by the emerald lake. Sometimes I wonder if you remember too, that mountain sky and the water so blue. If you're somewhere watching the evening fall, do you ever think about me at all? If I could turn back the hands of time, I'd drive that old road and make you mine. I'd hold your hand till the stars appeared, and never let you disappear. Now I travel those roads when the summer comes around, and the only thing I hear is the quiet mountain sound. The lake still shines beneath the evening sky, but something feels missing every time I drive by. I parked that old truck beside the shore and remain maybe love is a song that never truly ends. It just changes its melody when the years begin. Under an emerald lake sunset, I still see your face in the golden light. Every little promise, every kiss we made still comes back to me at the end of the day. Though the years have carried us far apart, your memory still lives inside my heart. I'll never forget that beautiful sunset, the night I fell in love by the Emerald Lake. So when the sun goes down behind those hills and the emerald water becomes quiet and still, I'll close my eyes and see you once again, my sweetest memory, my long-lost friend. Forever I'll remember that sunset glow and the love we left behind so long ago. I've been riding through the open country, chasing sunsets underneath the western sky. I've slept beneath the stars on lonely highways, with an old guitar and a dream to get by. I've seen the dusty roads of Texas, I've watched the prairie turn to gold. But no matter where this old horse takes me, there's one place this cowboy calls his home. I'm coming home, where the porch light's shining, where a woman's waiting by the door, where the coffee's hot and the fire keeps burning, and I don't have to ride alone no more. I've traveled miles beneath the moon, but every road comes back too soon when the day is done and the wild winds roam. A cowboy's heart belongs at home. There's an old barn standing by the cottonwoods, and a red wooden fence around the yard. My saddle hangs beside the doorway, and my old boots don't have to travel hard. There's a picture of my family hanging by the kitchen wall, reminding me that through every lonely mile, home was waiting through it all. I'm coming home, where the porch light's shining, where a woman's waiting by the door, cowboy had to wander to be free. It's somewhere down those endless western roads I found what home was meant to be. It's not the land or the old farmhouse. It's not the horses in the field. It's the loving arms that wait for you. The only place where a tired heart can heal. Now the evening sun is fading and the cattle are coming through the gate. I hear a voice calling from the porch saying, "Cowboy, you're a little late." I smile and tip my old brown hat as I walk across that familiar ground. After all the roads I've ever traveled, there's no sweeter place I've ever found. I'm coming home, where the porch light's shining, where the love of my life is waiting there, where the coffee's hot and the fire keeps burning, and I can finally leave behind my cares. I've traveled miles beneath the moon, but now I know where I belong. When the day is done and the wild wind's home, a cowboy's heart belongs at home. So let the highways roll without me, let the western wind sing its song. I've got a place beneath the stars tonight, and the woman I've been missing all along. My saddle's down, my wandering's done. I'm home beneath the setting sun. After all the places I've ever known, nothing feels better than a cowboy's home.
There's a dusty trail beneath my old brown boots, and a six-string guitar with a heart full of tunes. The morning sun is rising over fields of gold, and I got a story that still needs to be told. My old horse knows the road better than I do. We've crossed many rivers underneath skies of blue. With a leather saddle and a worn-out hat, I keep riding forward and I don't look back. I ride beyond the mountains, where the wild winds call my name, where the rivers run forever and the stars burn like a flame. I leave my troubles in the valley, let the western sunset shine. I'll ride beyond the mountains till I find the road that's mine. I've heard the thunder roll across the canyon, watch the rain fall on the desert land. I've slept beneath the moon beside a campfire, with nothing but the heavens in my hands. Every lonely mile has taught me something. made me strong. Sometimes you have to lose the road you knew to find the place where you truly belong. I'll ride beyond the mountains where the wild winds call my name, where the rivers run forever and the stars burn like a flame. I'll leave my troubles in the valley, let the western sunset shine. I'll ride beyond the mountains till I find the road that's mine. Maybe there's a little cabin waiting somewhere where the pine trees meet the sky. Maybe there's a woman by the window waiting for a wandering cowboy to arrive. If I find her at the end of my journey, I'll lay my old guitar beside the door. I won't need to chase another sunset, I won't need to wander anymore. The evening shadows stretch across the prairie, and the mountains turn a beautiful shade of red. I pull my reins and listen to the silence, thinking about the life I've always dreamed. The road ahead is long and full of wonder, but I'm not afraid of what tomorrow brings. With my faithful horse beneath the twilight, I'll follow where the western freedom sings. I'll ride beyond the mountains where the wild winds call my name, where the rivers run forever and the stars burn like a flame. I'll leave my troubles in the valley, let the western sunset shine. I'll ride beyond the mountains till I find the road that's mine. So let that old trail carry me onward, let the cold night wind blow through my soul. I'll keep riding underneath the open heavens till I find the place that finally feels like home. Beyond the mountains, beyond the setting sun, my journey waits, and I'll keep riding on. I was raised where the tall grass meets the highway, where the morning sun comes shining through the trees. Daddy taught me how to work with these two hands. Mama taught me how to live down on my knees. I've heard the old songs playing on the radio while the evening breeze was blowing through the door. Those simple days are still a part of me, and I don't think I'll ever need much more. I've got a country soul forever, like an old guitar with a worn-out sound, through every road and every kind of weather. I'll keep my feet on this familiar ground. I may travel far, I may roam for a while, but this country heart will never change its style. matter where this life may take me to, my country soul will always lead me home to you. There's a little farmhouse by the river where the cotton fields are dancing in the wind. I remember sitting on that front porch, listening to the crickets sing at night again. My first love wore a faded blue dress, and she smiled like summer rain. We were young and thought forever was a promise that would never change. I've got a country soul forever, like an old guitar with a worn-out sound, through every road and every kind of weather. I'll keep my feet on this familiar ground. I may travel far, I may roam for a while, but this country heart will never change its style. No matter where this life may take me to, my country soul will always lead me home to you. Years may turn the young into the old, and some dreams may disappear, but the songs we learned when we were young will keep on ringing in our ears. Give me an open road at sunset, give me a campfire underneath the stars, give me someone who will love me truly, and I'll never wish for more than what we are. Now my hair is turning silver, and my old boots have walked 1,000 miles. I've learned that life ain't measured by the money, it's measured by the people and the smiles. So I keep singing those old country songs till my voice is barely strong enough to sing. And when my final road comes calling, I'll still have this country heart of mine. Country soul forever, like an old guitar with a worn-out sound, through every road and every kind of weather. I'll keep my feet on this familiar ground. I may travel far, I may roam for a while, but this country heart will never change its style. When the stars come out and the day is through, my country soul will still belong to you. Country soul forever, that's the way I'll always be, with an old guitar, an open road, and the ones who mean the world to me. As long as there's a song inside my heart and the western sky above, I'll keep this country soul forever, built on faith, old dreams and love. Found a little place beyond the highway, where the mountains rise above the trees. There's a quiet lake that catches every sunset, and the evening wind comes softly through the leaves. I remember when you stood beside me, with your hand held gently in my own. We watched the golden colors fade to twilight, and for once I didn't feel alone. Where the water meets the sky, that's where I left my heart behind. Where the sunset paints the mountains and the stars begin to shine. If you ever miss those summer days, just follow that old country road. You'll find me where the water meets the sky, waiting where our memories still glow. There was an old canoe beside the shoreline, and a campfire burning through the night. You sang a little song beside me, while the moon was shining silver white. We talked about a house we'd built together, with a porch that faced the western sun. We were young enough to think forever was a promise that could never come undone. Where the water meets the sky, that's where I left my heart behind. Where the sunset paints the mountains and the stars begin to shine. If you ever miss those summer days, just follow that old country road. You'll find me where the water meets the sky, waiting where our memories still glow. Years have passed like rivers to the ocean, and we've both been carried different ways. But some memories never lose their color. Some old loves never fade away. Maybe someday you'll come back to me. Maybe fate will bring you down that road. I'll be standing by that quiet water, where the love we knew still calls me home. Now the autumn leaves are falling slowly, and the lake is quiet as can be. I sit beneath the old pine tree alone, wondering if you're thinking about me. The sunset still looks just the way it used to. Golden fire stretching across the blue. And every time the evening touches water, I remember falling in love with you. Where the water meets the sky, that's where I left my heart behind. Where the sunset paints the mountains and the stars begin to shine. If you ever miss those summer days, just follow that old country road. You'll find me where the water meets the sky,
turns gold. Maybe someday you'll come walking back, and I'll have your hand for mine to hold. Until that day, I'll keep this memory like an old song playing soft and low. Where the water meets the sky, that's the only place my heart still knows.
There's an old fishing dock behind the cabin, where the river moves so slow and wide. I used to sit there with my daddy, with a fishing pole and nowhere else to hide. He'd tell me stories about his younger days, while the evening sun was sinking low. He said, "Son, life ain't about the money, it's the people and the places that you know." Down at the old fishing dock, where the river carries memories away, I can still hear my father's voice like I heard it yesterday. Every sunset, every summer, every dream we used to talk about still lives down at the old fishing dock, where my heart never left somehow. I remember bringing my first sweetheart to that little dock on Friday night. She wore a red dress and smiled so sweet, and the moon was shining bright. We didn't have a lot of money, but we had a radio and an old guitar. We stayed there talking till the midnight, dreaming we'd go farther than the stars. Down at the old fishing dock, where the river carries memories away, I can still hear my father's voice like I heard it yesterday. Every sunset, every summer, every dream we used to talk about still lives down at the old fishing dock, where my heart never left somehow. Years went by and the world kept changing. The old cabin slowly turned to gray. Daddy's gone and she's gone too, but their memories never fade away. Sometimes I drive that country highway just to see that river once again. I sit alone upon the weatherboards and let the memories begin.
old dock is leaning toward the water, but it still stands beneath the trees. The same old river keeps on flowing, carrying whispers on the breeze. I cast my line into the water and watch the sunset turn to gold. I close my eyes and hear those voices, the ones I thought I'd never hear again. Down at the old fishing dock, where the river carries memories away, I can still hear my father's voice like I heard it yesterday. Every sunset, every summer, every dream we used to talk about still lives down at the old fishing dock, where my heart will always stay. So if you ever find that old country road, follow the river till you see the trees. You'll find an old man sitting by the water, just listening to the memories. Down at the old fishing dock, where the years don't seem to move, I'll be there with my old guitar, singing every song I learned from you.
Got my old brown boots on the lake shore, with the morning mist rolling off the blue. There's a worn out hat hanging on my saddle, and every quiet breeze reminds me of you. I rode in from a long dusty highway, with a guitar strapped across my back. I've been chasing dreams across the country, but something keeps pulling me back. These boots on the lake shore have walked 1,000 miles before, but every road I've ever taken brings me back to your door. With the sunset on the water and the mountains turning gold, these boots on the lake shore finally where my heart belongs. I remember you sitting by the water, your bare feet hanging over the side. You laughed when I told you I loved you, and you looked away and tried to hide. We had an old blanket on the shoreline, and a radio playing soft and low.
These boots on the lake shore have walked 1,000 miles before, but every road I've ever taken brings me back to your door. With the sunset on the water and the mountains turning gold, these boots on the lake shore are finally where my heart belongs. I've known the loneliness of highways, I've slept beneath 1,000 skies, I've watched the moon above the desert and seen the rain fall from my eyes. But nothing ever felt like home till I found you waiting here. Now I don't need another road, I don't need to disappear. Now the evening shadows fill the valley, and the campfire starts to glow. My horse is resting by the pine trees, while the lake begins to softly flow. You come walking down the shoreline with that same familiar smile. I take your hand and hold it tightly and forget the lonely miles. These boots on the lake shore have walked 1,000 miles before, but every road I've ever taken was leading me to your door. With the sunset on the water and the mountains turning gold, these boots on the lake shore have finally found a place to call home. So let the old roads fade behind me, let the western winds blow free. I've got my boots beside the water and the one who means the world to me. No more running, no more roaming, no more lonely nights alone. These boots on the lake shore have finally found their home.
We found a little cabin in the mountains where the tall pine trees touch the sky. There was a wooden porch beside the river, and 1,000,000 stars were shining bright. You wore a faded blue old sweater, and I had my guitar in my hands. We didn't need a fancy kind of living, just your heart and mine beneath the land. There was love beneath the pines where the moonlight crossed the trees. You were holding on to me, and I was holding on to you. With the campfire burning slowly and the night so calm and still, I found forever in your arms.
beneath those old pine hills. We'd wake up with the morning sunlight, hear the birds singing through the leaves. I'd make coffee while you watched me, with that smile that brought me to my knees. We'd walk along the mountain trail, with your hand resting inside mine. Every step became a memory, every moment felt like borrowed time. There was love beneath the pines, where the moonlight crossed the trees. You were holding on to me, and I was holding on to you. With the campfire burning slowly, and the night so calm and still, I found forever in your arms, beneath those old pine hills. Years may pass and seasons change, the cabin may grow old and gray, but I remember how you loved me on that beautiful summer day. If the world should take us somewhere far away from that mountain place, I'll close my eyes and find you in the shadow of those pines again. Now I sometimes drive those mountain roads when the autumn leaves begin to fall. I stop beside the old wooden cabin and listen for your voice to call. The firewood's gone, the porch is weathered, but the memories remain so strong. Somewhere beneath those towering pine trees, I can still hear our old love song. There was love beneath the pines, where the moonlight crossed the trees. You were holding on to me, and I was holding on to you. With the campfire burning slowly, and the night so calm and still, I found forever in your arms, beneath those old pine hills. So if you ever hear the wind whisper softly through the trees, that's our love beneath the pines, still living in the mountain breeze. And no matter where this old road goes, one thing will always be true: my heart found its forever beneath the pines with you.
The sun is falling past the old barn door, painting golden shadows on the floor. My saddle's waiting by the wooden gate, and the evening breeze
getting late. I hear the horses moving in the field. There's something peaceful that the country yields. I put my old brown hat upon my head and think about the words you never said. Let's take one more evening ride with the sunset glowing by our side, down that old dirt road where the wildflowers grow, where the river runs so soft and slow. Let the world disappear behind, leave all our troubles far away tonight. Just you and me beneath the western sky on one more evening ride. We passed a little church beside the highway where we promised we'd never lose our way. The radio is playing an old country song, and somehow it feels like we've been gone too long. You reach across and take my hand like you still understand this old cowboy man. I look at you beneath the fading light and thank the Lord you're here tonight. Let's take one more evening ride with the sunset glowing by our side, down that old dirt road where the wildflowers grow, where the river runs so soft and slow. Let the world disappear behind, leave all our troubles far away tonight. Just you and me beneath the western sky on one more evening ride. We've seen the years come and go, we've watched the changing seasons flow. There were times we nearly lost our way, but love kept calling us back each day. So before the stars fill up the sky, before this old road fades into the night, I'll hold you close and thank my lucky heart for finding you right from the start. The moon is rising over the mountains, silver light is shining on the stream. The horses walk beneath the quiet heavens, and everything feels just like a dream. Tomorrow may bring another story, another road, another morning sun, but tonight I don't need anything but close with you. My journey's already won. Let's take one more evening ride with the moonlight shining by our side, down that old dirt road where our memories grow, where the river runs so soft and slow. Let the whole world disappear behind, leave every worry far away
There's a little wooden cabin by the water, where the morning mist comes rolling through. An old front porch with a rocking chair, and a window looking out across the blue. I built that place with these two hands, back when dreams were all I had. I found an old guitar in the corner, and a photograph of my mom and dad. At the cabin by the water, where the river meets the morning sky, I can hear the sound of your laughter, like an old sweet memory passing by. We don't need a mansion or a fortune, we don't need a fancy life, just a little cabin by the water, and you here beside me tonight. We'd sit outside when the sun was setting, watch the golden colors on the lake. You'd lean your head against my shoulder, and I thank the Lord for every breath we take. We cook supper on an old wood fire, listen to the crickets sing their song. Sometimes we'd sit without a word, because with you the silence felt like home. At the cabin by the water, where the river meets the morning sky, I can hear the sound of your laughter, like an old sweet memory passing by. Just a little cabin by the water, and you here beside me tonight. Years have a way of changing everything. The old wood starts to fade and bend, but love like ours don't need repairing. It just grows stronger in the end. Tomorrow takes us far away, I'll carry this place inside my heart. Every sunset on that quiet water will remind me where our story starts. Now the autumn leaves are falling, dancing softly on the water's edge. I sit alone upon the porch tonight, with your old photograph beside my bed. I hear the wind move through the pine trees, and the river keeps on flowing by. I close my eyes and you're beside me, just like the first night beneath that sky. At the cabin by the water, where the river meets the morning
song that never dies. We never needed all the riches, we never needed a perfect life. Just that little cabin by the water, and the love that kept us side by side. So if you ever wander down that country road, follow the river till the pine trees hit, you'll find a little cabin by the water, where I'll be waiting for you again. With an old guitar and a heart full of memories, watching the evening sunlight fall. That little cabin by the water will always be our home through it all.
The evening sun is sinking slowly, painting gold across the water's edge. There's an old canoe beside the shoreline, and your footprints running through the sand. I remember when we first came here, you were laughing underneath the sky. I held your hand beside the water and watched the sunset in your eyes. There's golden light on the lake tonight, shining like a memory in my mind. Every wave brings back a moment, every breeze brings back your smile. If I could turn the hands of time around, I'd find you on that shore somehow, where our hearts were young and love was bright, beneath the golden light on the lake tonight. We had an old blanket on the shoreline, and a radio playing soft and low. You sang along with every country song, while the evening river started to flow. You told me dreams about forever. I said I'd never let you go. We were young and full of promises, and neither one of us could know. There's golden light on the lake tonight, shining like a memory in my mind. Every wave brings back a moment, every breeze brings back your smile. If I could turn the hands of time around, I'd find you on that shore somehow, where our hearts were young and love was bright, beneath the golden light on the lake tonight.
ways. But some old memories stay forever, like sunlight trapped inside a summer day. Sometimes I come back to that old shoreline, just to hear the quiet water roll. And when the sun begins to disappear, I can feel your memory in my soul. The mountains turn to shades of purple as the last light fades across the blue. I sit beneath the old pine tree alone, wondering if you remember too. Maybe somewhere you're watching sunset, maybe you're thinking of those days. If you ever find your way back here, I'll be waiting where the golden water shines. There's golden light on the lake tonight, shining like a memory in my mind. Every wave brings back a moment, every breeze brings back your smile. And if I can't turn the hands of time around, I'll keep your memories safe somehow. For the love we shared was pure and bright, like golden light on the lake tonight. When the stars come out above the water and the moon begins to softly shine, I'll remember you beside that shoreline, when your hand was safely holding mine. Somewhere between the earth and sky, our love still lives where the old waves roll. Forever I'll remember that golden light shining on the lake and in my soul.
I've got dust upon these old brown boots and a weathered hat that's seen the rain. I've crossed the plains and mountain passes, and I've learned to live with a little pain. And my old horse knows these western highways better than any man I've ever known. When the morning sun begins to rise, I hear that open country calling home. Wild hearts still roam where the endless highways wind, where the western wind keeps blowing and the stars are burning bright. You can build a fence around a cowboy, but you can't hold back his soul. As long as there's an open road, these wild hearts still roam. I've loved a girl beside a campfire
underneath the silver moon. She told me, boy, you can't keep running, but I knew I'd have to leave too soon. I carried her picture in my saddlebag. For every mile I traveled on, some loves are meant to stay forever. Some are songs you carry when they're gone. The wild hearts still roam where the endless highways wind, where the western wind keeps blowing and the stars are burning bright. You can build a fence around a cowboy, but you can't hold back his soul. As long as there's an open road, these wild hearts still roam. Maybe one day I'll stop riding, find a cabin by the trees. Maybe she'll be waiting for me with a smile and a gentle breeze. But until that day comes calling, I'll follow where the wild winds go. A cowboy's heart was made for freedom, and some things never change, you know. The sun goes down behind the mountains, and the prairie turns to gold. I hear the sound of distant thunder, like an old story being told. I pull my reins beneath the twilight and watch the first star start to shine. There's another road beyond the valley, and tonight that road is mine. Wild hearts still roam where the endless highways went, where the western wind keeps blowing and the stars are burning bright. You can build a fence around a cowboy, but you can't hold back his soul. As long as there's an open road, these wild hearts still roam. So let the highway keep on calling, let the western rivers roll. I'll keep riding underneath the heavens with a free and restless soul. Maybe someday I'll find my home, maybe I'll keep riding on, but until the last sunset fades, these wild hearts will still roam.
I've been living underneath the city lights, chasing dreams through crowded streets at night. I've heard the traffic calling through the rain, but something in my heart keeps saying my name. I miss the smell of fields after the summer rain, the sound of an old screen door in the wind again. I miss the porch where Mama used to sit, and Daddy's old truck parked beside it. I'm going back to country roads where the tall grass bends and the warm wind blows, where the river runs and the wildflowers grow and the stars shine brighter than the city knows. I've traveled far, but now I know there's only one place this heart calls home. I'm leaving all these city lights behind. I'm going back to country roads tonight. There's an old farmhouse beyond the cotton fields, where every broken fence still feels real. There's a little church beside the county line, where I learned to pray when I was young and alive. My old guitar is waiting by the window, covered in dust but still ready to sing. I'll play those songs from the good old days and let the memories come back again. I'm going back to country roads where the tall grass bends and the warm wind blows, where the river runs and the wildflowers grow and the stars shine brighter than the city knows. I've traveled far, but now I know there's only one place this heart calls home. I'm leaving all these city lights behind. I'm going back to country roads tonight. Maybe I've been gone too long, maybe I've forgotten where I belong, but every mile that I drove away only made me miss that place. Give me an old dirt road at sunset, give me a field beneath the moon, give me the sound of crickets singing, and I'll be home before too soon. Now the sun is setting in the distance, and the highway stretches toward the west. I can almost see that old wooden mailbox standing where my childhood used to rest. When I reach that familiar driveway, stop and breathe that country air, I'll know that every road I've traveled was only leading me back there. I'm going back to country roads where the tall grass bends and the warm wind blows, where the river runs and the wildflowers grow and the stars shine brighter than the city knows. I've traveled far, but now I know there's only one place this heart calls home. I'll leave every lonely mile behind. I'm going back to country roads tonight, back to the roads I used to know, back where the old oak trees still grow, back to the porch and the fading light, back to the place that feels so right. No matter how far this life may go, my heart will always